Idaho alone, it's estimated that at least 10% of the households have zero internet access. Not just broadband internet access. It's probably underreported because the survey methodology is often digital. So you have a confluence of events there.
Today we were talking about some of the challenges faced with the deployment of infrastructure, broadband across the country. It impacts all of us, regardless of what industry, ag, healthcare, commercial, and in actual manufacturing. And so really it's bringing a lot of different people together. And then how do we leverage resources? Another thing that you encounter, whether it's rural Idaho or rural America, is the lack of resources.
What about digitally enabled healthcare and the breadth of services that might be provided and the implementation, perhaps issues, but the opportunities as well?
People are using digitally enabled care about 50% more than before. We've seen behavioral health demand increase, we've seen primary care demand increase, people are living longer, and that's why digitally enabled care allows us to expand access, not only in general, but specifically to populations who physically have a hard time accessing based on where they live or their mobility needs, or because of their other social determinants of health. It's scaling in behavioral health more rapidly, but there still is certainly gaps to go in terms of enablement, empowerment, affordability, literacy, and access in general.
We got to be able to get people online, and then we also have to make sure that they're online with acceptable speeds. That's one of the main things you hear around rural Idaho is, yeah, I've got connectivity, but the speeds are so slow I can barely send an email. We're talking about putting people in position where telehealth, telework, teleeducation is easy and accessible on a day in and day out basis.